Hi, my name is Lauren McDonald. I've recently joined the Proof team, formerly Director of Marketing in the Premier's office, and are currently working on digital public affairs practice here at Proof. What we're doing over the next couple of weeks is going to be breaking into some of the stuff that's going on in the federal election, bringing in different members of our team from across different practices to talk about what is going on from week to week. So look forward to the updates in your email. So this episode, we're going to talk about Gen Z or Gen Z and millennials and how they're going to impact the federal election. So tell me a little bit about what you think people your age are worrying about and thinking about in the election.
Pulling in some of that social listening. I've been kind of keeping tabs on Twitter recently, seeing what millennials are speaking about and kind of concerned about in terms of the election and what policies they'd like to see. And a really big one is lowering the costs of cell phone bills, including data overage fees, as well as internet access. But we're also starting to see Instagram used more because it's a really visual platform, which is great for Instagram Live, for recording rallies, speeches, or any sort of events that the individuals are at. And it's also the platform that a lot of younger voters are on, so it's a great way to reach them.
So we were talking a little bit earlier about the impact of millennials in this election. They're one of the biggest voting blocs that are actually going to have a bit of an impact on how this election pans out. So what do you think they're thinking after the first 3 weeks of the election?
I think that millennials in general are consuming a lot of media. They've definitely been consuming the blackface scandal. I think the thing that I've noticed in terms of how the parties are responding or trying to attract eligible voters from each of the millennial segment is that we're seeing that parties are trying to attach values which millennials care about to pocketbook issues or to their cost of living issues, which millennials are really bumping up against for the first time in their lives when they're out going to buy their first house or they're settling down to try to start a family. This is exactly the sort of pressures that millennials are starting to face now. And I think that you see a lot of millennials care about issues still, but also want to see parties taking notice that those cost of living issues are important to them as well. And if parties can marry those two issues together, then I think that parties make compelling pitch to those voters for getting their vote on October 21st. I think for millennials, I think that the big issue at the end of the campaign is who is able to marry, that heart with your head concept best.
Please tune in next week as we bring in other members of our team to talk about what hot topics are going on in the election